everyone, and happy Friday. It's Fun Fold Friday here on my Facebook page. So today I am going to show you how to make a pop-out square on your Fun Fold card. And I'm also going to be using the new paper pumpkin, all the elements from the paper pumpkin kit for September. If you are not subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, and that is our monthly craft kit, you are going to want to sign up right now, because the Christmas, you're going to get 2 months of Christmas kits for the next 2 months. So, but we're doing Halloween right now, and I've asked this question before, but how many of you are planning on sending out Halloween cards this year? Well, I know that I am, and so this is another card that I'm going to be sending out. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kristina Reese, and this is my Facebook page, Creating with Kristina, and I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time. That's Texas time for me. Anyways, and on Fridays I've been doing a series called Fun Fold Fridays, and I really have a great fun fold for you today. Let me switch the camera over. Okay, before we get started though, it is October. Oh my God, my favorite month. It's my birthday month. And for my birthday, I'm giving away free card kit. Yay! So anyone who orders $50 or more and uses the host code, you have to use the host code so I know to send you the card kit, okay? Because out of all my orders that come on my order thing, I can quickly see the host code and I can check off who to send the card kits to. But it is a cute little pumpkin harvest. You'll want the Hello Harvest stamp set to create these cards and the early espresso ink, but I will send you absolutely everything else you need to make these really cute cards. And also, I said for my birthday I'm sending out 2 gifts. I'm also going to include something else that you'll be able to use on these cards, and you'll have plenty left over. So if you are interested in that, head over to my shop and put in an order at least $50 and use the host code, and you'll get a free card kit from me and a little something extra. All right. Also, we are having our paper sale right now. So the month of October is the paper we call it designer series paper here at Stampin' Up, but it's the decorative scrapbook paper, and it's 15% off. However, if you are a member of Stampin' Up, if you're on my team or anyone's team, if you are a demonstrator, that's 35% off for you guys, because you get 20% off all your orders when you are a member of Stampin' Up if you are a demonstrator, and so you get the 15% off on top of your demonstrator discount. So that is another reason to join, is because when we have sales, you get extra sale. Anyways, so that's enough of that. I want to get into making this card. So this is called a pop-up square card, and what you're going to need to make the pop-up square is a 4-inch piece of scrap paper that is decorative on 2 sides, okay? Now this is our In Colors Designer Series paper, okay? And this is the Bumblebee, the yellow. I am going to be putting this square, this pop-up square, on a Bumblebee yellow card base, and I've cut the card base at 11 inches by 4 1/4. Now, for these measurements, be sure to hop on over to my blog. I will put the measurements and close-up pictures of this card over there. All right, so you will need this, and scored at 5 1/2. You will also, now you don't necessarily need the base, but I'm going to be putting a layer, and then I'm going to put this black back behind the pop-up square. And then now I want to show this stuff off. All right, so I mentioned the paper pumpkin. Oh, heavens to Betsy. So this was the September paper pumpkin, and there is so much stuff in here. Heaven, oh my God. Oh, and this is going to be the Christmas one. So if you're interested in getting paper pumpkin, you need to order by October 10th. And it's Joy to the World, and I know that they're going to be putting Merry Christmas in different languages. So that's that. But look at all this stuff that came in the paper pumpkin. Heavens. Like, well, I'm going to have to pull it up close so you can see, because it's laser cut, but those are tags. These are little twisty things you know, how pumpkins have the little spiral growth. I mean, you can't even see them because they're all die cut out. But, okay, they're the pumpkins. And these are cats. You can't see them. I'll show you all this stuff up close in just a sec. But you get all these pumpkins and these hats and more flowers and more tags. And it was just cram-packed full. You also get the ink spot, Cajun Craze, and look at this adorable stamp set. If you can see it, it has the hat, the pumpkin. It has have a happy Halloween, give thanks, hello pumpkin. We're going to be using the sentiment trick or treat, spooky and sweet. Oh my gosh, I just can't get over how adorable this whole thing is. All right, so I'm going to get this out of the way so we can make our card. But here's the spooky cat that came. We're not going to use this, but I wanted you to see it up close. Hey, good morning, Kim. We are going to be using the hat and the little pumpkin and some flowers, so we're going to use that. Here's a pumpkin, but I'm not using this pumpkin, but I wanted to show it to you. Just so adorable. All right, and then the tag to put our sentiment, and then this cute lacy cut out, and then we're putting the sentiment on top of it to frame it. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, here's one of those little spirally things from the pumpkin vine. And another flower. All right, so we're going to be using all those little pieces there. Now, you can see I've cut circles out of all this, but that was to save paper. So our card layer is 4 by 5 1/4. Then our black base that our pop-up square is going to sit on is 3-inch square. Then I cut these out because when we create our pop-up square, I want to put an orange and a yellow circle back there before I put my hat on. So let's get to making the pop-up square so then we can put our card together. So I'm just going to put all that over there and all this over here. Okay, I want to try to stay as organized as possible. All right, push all that to the side. Now, you are going to need a scoring tool. Okay, so I have my Stampin' Trimmer here that's got a scoring blade on it. Before we get started, let me go ahead and score my base at 5 1/2. Now, it doesn't really matter which direction you do your card base. You can make it 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 and score at 4 1/4. I did it 11 by 4 1/4 because I like to, when I wrap ribbon around a card, I like it to open that direction. All right, so here is our square. You are going to need a clear ruler. Okay, unless you have a diagonal score pad, which some of you do, I do not. But this is for those of us who do not. And you will want a pencil. So here we go. You need to make marks at 1 1/4. So let me pull this up here. 1 1/4. At 2 and 2 3/4. Okay, and that 2 3/4 is the 1 1/4 on the other side. All right, now just rotate it and do it again. So we're going at 1 1/4, 2, 2 3/4. Rotate it, do it again. 1 1/4, 2, 2 3/4. And finally, the last one, 1 1/4, 2 and 2 3/4. Okay, now that I've got the tick marks, now this is yellow paper and it's pretty easy to see the tick marks. Of course, y'all can't see because I'm way down on the paper, but see the tick marks there? Okay, and so you could just take your scoring blade and line up the tick marks this way on the groove. Or if it's easier for you, and I have found it's easier, just take your ruler and do light pencil lines, and then that way you really can see it. All right, and do them very light. Like I said, I love this Bic pencil, mechanical pencil with the white erasers. This lead erases beautifully. Okay, and then you want to do these. Okay. All right. So who else is with me this morning? Hey, Nancy and Colleen, how are you guys doing? All right, if y'all did not hear me earlier, I'm giving away a free Pumpkin Harvest card kit for anyone who orders $50 or more using the host code this month as a gift for my birthday, plus also an extra gift, because it's my birthday and I just want to give everything away. My host code, I get reward points, and I like passing those on to you, so I'm going to be including in the card kit a little something extra to put on your cards that you'll have plenty to use after you're finished making the cards to use on other cards. So you're getting 2 gifts in October for using the host code, and I just wanted to mention that to those of you who are coming in late. And also, if you're watching this on the replay, give us a shout out. Say hello. Tell us where you're from. Tell us that you're watching on the replay. All right, here we go. Let me pull it up so you can see it. So now I have the pencil marks on there. They're super light. I can erase them with the eraser. But remember, the tick marks are at 1 1/4, 2, and 2 3/4 on each side, and then I put in the lines. Now let's use our scoring tool and go ahead and score this. Hey, good morning, Tammy. All right, so I don't know if y'all can see this or not. Yeah, you can. All right, so there is a groove mark right here in this trimmer, and I'm just lining up my pencil mark right there. I'm taking the trimmer, and be sure you're using the trimming, not the blade, but the scoring tool. And also, this is designer paper. It's not cardstock, so you don't want to press down too hard, or you may go right through the designer paper and cut it accidentally. So be careful, especially if you're not using Stampin' Up designer paper, and if your paper's really thin, because I know some of that designer paper is pretty thin out there, or scrapbook paper, whatever you want to call it. We call it DSP. Every time I put DSP down, people are like, "What's DSP?" Well, that's the initials for designer series paper. Stampin' Up, I think, is the only company that calls it that. So it's like, if you're not familiar with Stampin' Up, you're like, what? Oh, and our paper's on sale. If you didn't hear me in the beginning, you all who are just coming in, hey, good morning, Pamela. Yeah, our designer series paper's on sale this month. And if you are a demonstrator, it's even more on sale. So Colleen, designer series paper is 35% off for you. How awesome is that? And me too. Okay. All right, so I've got all my scores. Let's see if you can see up there. No, camera is not doing me justice. All right. Now I've got to go through and erase my marks because I don't want those there. Now, the little white eraser on the back of this is wearing out. So I have this white eraser that I just got at the craft store. And I'm just going to come in here and just erase this. See how nice, and it just comes right off of there. Okay. So there's a little bit of prep work on this fancy fold this morning. Not much. We just needed to get these score marks just as perfect as we could, though, because it really will make a difference when you go to fold the card. And I just call it the pop-up square, or pop-out square, and you'll see why in just a minute. Okay, get all this off of here. All right. Here we go. We're going to make our pop-out square. We fold down, and we fold up. We fold down, and we fold up. We fold down, and we fold up. And one more time, we fold down, and we fold up, and there we have. And it would be good, go ahead and get your bone folder and make these good creases, so it really looks nice and clean. Now, see, this can be used for any card, so it's just a fun pop-out square. And then we're going to put our little Halloween hat inside there and build around it for the rest of the card. But isn't that fun? I love this. Oh, and hey, Carol. Oh, my goodness. From Bernie, Missouri. Hello. Welcome. All right, here we go. So I have my card base here. And like I said, I cut these circles out because I'm going to be putting them inside my square like that. All right, and I cut in the center so you couldn't see it, just to save paper. And oh, don't you love this polka dot paper? Oh my gosh, I might use the polka dot paper instead of that. Yeah, that's cute. All right, where is my adhesive? You know, when I create in the mornings to decide what I'm going to show you guys, I end up losing everything. I really should put everything back where it goes before it gets started. Because I know that tape runner's got to be right here. Why is it not here? Give me a second. Here I am live on television on Facebook. I'm just going to have to use glue. I can't. Oh, did I put it in my adhesive drawer? Yes. What a genius place for it. Put adhesive in the adhesive drawer. Okay, here we go. This. All right, and there we go. All right, and then this black is just going to frame the pop-out square so it doesn't get lost on this. The yellow and the orange kind of, I mean, they're cute, but it kind of gets lost. So if we put this square here, that looks about right. Okay, and now, and I'm actually going to glue this down because it needs to be a little more secure than just tape runner. And remember, all these measurements are over on my blog. There we go. As soon as I finish this, I don't have the blog post written because I need pictures of the card, and I haven't made the card yet, so that's why it always takes me a while to get it onto my blog. And if I ever forget to put it on my blog, please just remind me. All right, here we go. We're going to put these back here also. So here's our black dot. And we're just going to put that right there. Make sure it's centered. And if you don't have a circle cutter, I would encourage you, if I can find mine, here we go, to get this die set here. It's got every size circle, scalloped and straight edge. So this is like a good crafter's staple. It's something every crafter should have in their weaponal? No, what do you call it? Your weapon stash? Anyways, okay, I'm going off. I'm going crazy. Okay. Here we go. Being silly this morning. All right, so we've got the base created. Now let's make the pretty card. All right, so like I said, these are pieces from the new paper pumpkin, and if you are not familiar with paper pumpkin, I would strongly encourage you. Also, demonstrators get the paper pumpkin on, so they get it 20% off, so that's good news too. All right, we're gonna stamp our sentiment. So here's my sentiment, and I want to do it in pumpkin pie. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. How many of you guys have had your pumpkin spice this month? Or do you are you in the pumpkin spice school? The team pumpkin spice? Some people love it, some people hate it. Me, I had them before October, but yesterday for the first day of October, I went to Starbucks to get one of theirs. Arsenal, thank you, Tammy, thank you. Something every crafter needs in their arsenal. You're so awesome, Tammy, thank you. Okay, trick or treat, spooky and sweet. There we go. And okay. There we go. And then our cute little hat. Okay, she needs to be popped up on dimensionals. Oh, she. Well, I guess it would be a she, a witch's hat, and be a female, so yeah. Now, it might not fit. Yeah, see, it's just barely going to fit in that square, and that's okay because these little guys come out. That's what makes this fun. Tammy is not a pumpkin spice person. Okay. Apple cider maybe, Tammy? It is the year for apple cider also. I mean the month. Season. There we go. Oh gosh. Okay. Crazy me. All right. And we'll put our pumpkin right there on the side of the hat. And a couple of flowers. Come on, get on there. There we go. And this little swirly thing, I want to put it somewhere. I probably should have put it back behind the pumpkin. Let's see. Actually, I could put it here. No. You know what? Where are my snips? Of course, I can never find them when I need them. I'm going to cut that right in half and put it on both sides of her hat. There we go. Ooh, I can barely see that. Okay. You really don't even need to snip it because they give you so many of these in the kit. It's ridiculous. That kit just has so much extra in it. Let's have it go down. Yeah. All right, I need something to press that down with besides my big fat fingers. Come on. There we go. Oh, I love it. All right, squish the square back together again. All right, what do you all think? Fun, huh? Don't you love it? Okay, so this pop-out square can be made for any card, any season, any occasion, anything. But it makes for a fun Halloween card with the brand new paper pumpkin pieces. And like I said, if you don't have the paper pumpkin subscription and you are planning on making Christmas cards this year, you are definitely going to want to sign up. Our fall and Christmas paper pumpkin kits, they never have. Oh, you're not into apple cider now, Miss Tammy. What seasonal drink do you like this time of year? If you don't like it, maybe you don't like seasonal drinks. That's okay. It's totally awesome. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The paper pumpkin. October 10th, this Joy to the World paper pumpkin's coming out, and you're definitely going to want to get it. And as a demonstrator, you get it 20% off, so that's awesome. Let's see what else. Don't forget, if you use the host code, you get the free Harvest card kit, and our Designer Series paper is on sale, and the measurements for this will be on my blog. So I think I've covered everything. You all have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Make lots of beautiful things. First weekend in October, go out and get the house all decorated. That's what my plans are. And I will see y'all on Monday. Remember, I started a new series on Monday also using scrap paper, and I'm calling it my Scrappy Card series. So you don't want to miss that. So that's okay. That's okay, Tammy. It's all good. It's all good. I love it. Okay. Bye-bye.